What is up, guys? Welcome back to day 3 of how to plan, prepare, and execute to your potential in 2015, or like I said, whenever you guys are watching this video. Now, I hope that you're getting a little bit excited about actually what's to come this year. Yesterday, we broke down your main ideas, your main goals, what's most important to you in life, and found out how we can actually execute through simple action. Again, that's the basis of any achievement, is through the habit. So that's exactly what we created yesterday. Today is something, a bit different. It's a bit more about just some small things that are going to make a really big difference in your year this year. But hey, what I said yesterday, I said I would give you something to track your goals, to track your actions. I will give that to you. Go ahead, you'll find a link to my Facebook down in the description. Send me a private message. I'll give that to you along with some other resources that I think will help you get going. I mean, I'm doing this video for free to help you guys, okay? But let's get on with it. Part 3, final part. Let's go, okay? So first part is called your I am more statement, or your I am statement, okay? Now, I firmly believe in the power of affirmations. Why? Because I've done them for about a year and it's extremely helped me. I do affirmations every single morning. Now, affirmations, if you don't know, it's basically affirming something to yourself. So speaking something out loud as if it's already happened. So, for example, you could see for my affirmation this year, I'll read it from my book. It says, in 2015, I am more. Or you could say, I am more now, right? I am more expressive, active, committed, enthusiastic, energized, willing, perseverant, productive, free, loving, self-confident, and more of a man. That's what I will repeat to myself every single morning this year, 3 times. That shows me that this is the new me this year. This is what I'm bringing forth to the world. It instills the belief in me that that is who I am, that is who I can be. Okay, so for you, I'm challenging you to start with I am, or I am more. And it's just what you want to be more of this year, who you want to become. What's the new standard that you set for yourself? And then just get some adjectives, some describing words as to what you're going to be, or who you're going to be. Okay? Affirm that to yourself every single day. Again, if you're setting new goals that maybe you've missed out on in the past, it's said that the greatest thing you get from a goal is not what you achieve, but who you become. Okay, now this is all about who you need to be in order to achieve those goals, in order to live a fulfilling life. Okay, very simple stuff, but just get some words to describe who you want to be. Press pause, do that now. Part 2. This is your commitments, okay? Now, I believe one of the greatest dictators in our life is the level of personal standards that we live by. Tony Robbins says, we don't achieve what we should do, we achieve what we must do. Now, when we have a high level of commitment, that's when something's a must. That's when we have to get it done. So I'm challenging you, upon all the things you've set for yourself, write down the few things that you're just totally committed to on a piece of paper that you can stick on your wall. But, you can look at in the morning, throughout the day, but what are you totally committed to no matter what? That is your personal level of standards this year, okay? So for myself, you can see that I said I've had injuries that have set me back, put me out of sports for an entire year. Number 1, rehabilitation, 5 times a week. Dead, done, commitment. Second one, this is a commitment I made in a very deep level of emotional state back in September, actually at an Anthony Robbins seminar. And that was, I commit myself to service to the world in the greatest way possible, right? That's why I love doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm totally passionate about it. That's what I'm committed to, is serving people in the greatest way that I can. Third one, I've made some changes to my morning ritual. I'm committing to that 5 days, every single week. No excuses around that. Fourth one, and again, this is a commitment that I made not very long ago, and that is to be myself, my best self, totally free from the expectation of other people, okay? That just allows me to be in this world wherever I am in a totally free state of mind. I can be free to express how I feel, without being restricted by other people's expectations or society's expectations of how I should be, how I should behave, who I should be. I want to be totally free, and I feel totally, incredibly fulfilled when I'm in that state. So that's a commitment to myself. And again, these are, in a way, affirmations. You're reminding yourself that this is who you are, this is what you're committed to, this is the level of your personal standards. In your commitments, there should be no margin for error. Like, you can be very real with them. You don't want to commit to things too big that, might be tough to commit to. Again, each of these are very simple. Morning ritual, 5 days, rehab, serving the world. That's a bit more intangible. and same as being myself, but I'm reminding myself when I'm out, when I'm at home, I am who I am. I'm totally free to express that, and the expectations of others does not matter, okay? So do that one. Part 3, final part, is my morning. I am so set that, and this is not just like something I believe because of what it's done for me, but I've studied a lot of successful people, and one of the things that is so common is they all have a morning ritual, something that they do very specifically each day that puts them in the right frame of mind for the day. And since I've been doing this, I've seen such major changes in my energy levels, my productivity levels, how I feel every day, and my output for life. So I so massively believe in the power of a morning ritual. So what this third part is about, you saying, what are you committed to each morning, or 4 mornings a week, or 3 mornings a week, or 5 mornings a week, however many days you set for yourself. But what is the process that you're willing to go through every single morning? Now, I recommend just taking 15 to 30 minutes in the morning. Maybe if you're going to the gym, it's a little bit longer. I haven't put my entire morning ritual here, but I have put a few things. And I'll share them with you. When I wake up, I do what's called a power move, something just to totally wake my body up the moment that I get out of bed. Second one is I read my statement of purpose, why I do what I do. I read my commitments that I've made for this year, so I know what my personal level standards are. And I read my I am more affirmation. These are like the moment that I wake up, one of the first things that I do, okay? And then I go on and I have a cold shower, have a glass of water and lemon, and then I go on to my morning ritual, which takes about 15 minutes. And I won't share that exactly with you. I've shared that with a few people. I shared it in a video course and a couple of interviews, but I won't share it in this video anyway. You can ask me about it personally. Okay, so for you, just think about the things that you know will set you in the right state of mind for the morning. If you don't know exactly what it is, just some of the basic ones is, your affirmations, aligning yourself with your commitments, getting a drink of water, doing some form of exercise, some form of breathing, something to totally stimulate your body, and then do some planning for your day. Like, that's a very, very simple one, but something that's going to set you apart. Most people in the mornings, they have, the sound of their alarm clock waking them up. They wake up slowly, maybe have a hot shower, have some coffee, have some breakfast, and then go to work. But you can take just 15 to 30 minutes, do something very, very different to what most people in the world are doing, and feel alive in the mornings. I don't know why we have to feel so down or tired in the mornings when we've just had freaking 8 hours of sleep. That's enough. You should be ready for your day, feel stimulated. So commit yourself to a morning ritual. I guarantee you, 20 to 30 days of this, even in your first week, you'll notice the difference. Like, I can so tell the difference in the days that I do it and the days I don't, and so can other people. Okay, so really that's it for, planning, preparing, and being ready to execute this year. I try to make it simple, but this process is taking our big ideas, what we did too much of last year that we shouldn't have done, what we need more of this year. We found the areas of our life that are most important to us, our high values, align some goals with those, and then here comes your most important part, is your daily goals. That's why we've got the tracking. Send me a message. I'll get that to you with some other free resources. And then we've taken what we've got today, just some small things that are going to set you apart and guarantee that this year is a much better year than ever before. But hey, none of this happens without your level of commitment. It's easy to plan, it's easy to prepare, but the execution is up to you. Okay? You have to wake up and do something to put yourself in a committed state of mind every day until it becomes a habit. Once something is a habit, it fires off. It's super, super easy. But it's up to you to be the one to go ahead and create that habit, all right? It says here, the No Excuses Guide to Supercharge Your Life. What is that? That's something that myself and a very inspirational business partner of mine, Alex, have been working on for the past probably 3 months now. It's a video course. It's online on a site called Udemy. You can find a link for it right here just below. And basically that's something that we've put our heart and soul into. We want to figure out a way to up the quality of people's lives in the most simple form, but very, very deep. We have, I think, 8, 9 video sections with about 3 hours of video content on there. It's what we've studied through studying the world's most successful people, through the amount of money and hours we've committed to learning, making mistakes, the things that have totally transformed our life. I share my story about how just incredible the changes have been in my life over the last 15 months. Alex has been studying how to maximize human potential for the last 11 years, and we've come together, we've created a course. We didn't want to charge a great price for it. We wanted to be able to get it out to a lot of people. We want to get this out to thousands of students. So this is literally fresh, just come out. You can get the link right here, and I'd love to be able to bless you guys with that. But send me a message, get your habit tracker. Go ahead, check out the No Excuses Guide to Supercharge Your Life. There's, some free videos on there you can check out if you like it. Go ahead, grab that course and commit yourself to an awesome year, okay? My wish for you is that this year is far better than ever before. It should be. The biggest thing that we can do in our life is commit to growth. In our growth, we find fulfillment. In our growth, we have a greater impact on the world and a greater impact on our own lives and the people's lives surrounding us. Hey, as always, much love. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching this video. A happy New Year if you're watching this at the beginning of the year. Have an awesome year if you're watching this at another time during the year. Talk to you guys very shortly.